Okay, I'm back. Well, like I said, he's saying everything's good. We're right where we're supposed to be. That's a bunch of crock. And he's full of shit. Yeah, I'm right where we're supposed to be for the rich people. For people like him and everybody in the Senate who wants to fill their pockets up with the money in their bank accounts and forget the poor people of the United States. Got everybody, every American in the United States turning against each other, fighting each other, you know? Got this whole racist thing where everybody's racist now, and got this whole bisexual, transgender crap going on. Don't understand that. I mean, hello? I mean, either you're homosexual or a lesbian, but by gender too, you know, transgender, whatever you want to call it, you're male and female. Come on, man. Come on. There's only two kinds of species in this world. Male and female. That's it. That's it. You go to the doctor and you get that change. That sex change. But yeah. It's crazy. America is not as good as the news is letting on. That fake media news. And that's all of them. All the fake media news. And social media on there. You know? They don't tell you the truth on the internet. The social media. The ones for Elon Musk buying Twitter, they still be lying to people. And yeah, well, like I said, 2024, I'm definitely going out and voting. You know, either for Donald Trump or for Mr. Kennedy or some other person or persons who are going to be running for the president of the White House, in the White House, to go to the White House. As long as he's a good person and he's for the people, for America, for the poor people, you know, he's going to stop all this crap, all these immigrants coming into our country, you know, send them back to their own country, you know, bring inflation down, you know, giving the jobs back to American people, you know, just all, you know, just say bullcrap. Bullcrap what's going on right now for the last 4 years.
Military,
since this president and all the people he brought in there for the Senate. Now, but you got a few good people from, you know, elections for the Senate going back into the White House that are in there right now. And I know they're doing their best to help the American people. But the ones that are still in there, they're not for the American people. They're just there to fill their pockets up, get much money as they can into their bank account. And that's for, you know, all the rich people that's running all this, you know, paying all this, you know, keep these people in there. That's all they want. They want to keep in power. That's all. It's all about power. All about power. And yeah, it's just crazy, you know, what's going on in America. You know, got schools being crazy, telling parents they have no say-so of what their kids are doing in school and how the kids are being learned in school or told in school. This is just crazy, you know, crazy. Uh-oh. Cutting the tags and the string off these tea bags that I showed you on the other video. Shaking it like I said, make sure no tea grounds are coming out of them. Just little dipping tea bags. You dip it in for 1 cup. My brother-in-law buys. I live here put down. You know, I'm homeless. like I said, I'm dyslexic. You know, I, uh, I was living with my mother and father. My mother passed away in 2008. My father, he passed away this year, last month of this year, as a matter of fact. And like I said, but I've been homeless since 2008. After my mother died, 2009. That's the 2008, but I meant 2009. After my mother died in 2008, my brother moved in. My little brother and his wife moved in 2009. Basically, took my father's house over. My father was doing bad. He's seeing a bunch of young girls. Was my sister's age. She could be his daughters. And then there was this older woman he got with, who was just a completely bad woman. Had a bunch of alias names because, my nephew checked on her. She'd been in prison multiple times, and she was using my father. And just say one night my father and her was, on the couch in the living room. My brother called him. They got a big old fight, and my father moved out, and my brother and his wife, the time they was there, took a shower basically every day and laundry every day. Ran the water bill sky high. And they moved out. My father moved out like a week ago. After my father moved out, water got shut off. My sister just got out of prison at that time. She was doing good, though. She was staying there. She was doing good. She had a job. She turned her life around, but she wasn't getting paid yet. And, the city came and said we couldn't stay there in the house anymore because there wasn't no water. It wasn't safe to live there anymore. My father was buying the house. We sent him photos of the eviction note saying we can evict it. And he didn't even come by. He just didn't care anymore, which I understand. We're grown people, we're full grown kids. And I guess he just didn't want to do it anymore. But yeah, got kicked out of the house. Had to sell my car to the junkyard for $100, give my brother and my sister so I could buy down a beat down trailer back then. It had holes in the floor. The floor was falling in. The walls had holes in it. And my brother had to fix it up, so me and her and my little baby niece, Michelle, she was baby then. She's 12 now. Have a place to live because her mom was doing bad back then too. And she was getting in trouble with the law. Getting high and all that stuff. And yeah, just been not good. And as I said, my father, I don't understand him. I love my father and God bless him. He's in heaven now with my mom. But before that,
how you doing? If you like this video, leave a comment. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. Like making these videos for you. You guys are great. My sister's great. Keep up the channel is great. Come across the channel, like it. Don't hit the subscribe button. And the notification button, thumbs up. And I'll like I said, I'll be on the next video. I like making videos, and thank you.
Because, he had, my sister would talk to him on the phone and that. That was about it. But, him didn't come around us kids. We ain't seen him like 10 years, and then he just, came here, when he was dying. The hospital, we was under fishing, I don't know the word, under assumption, I don't know that word, that he was, good, because he fell and he was in the hospital, and, we thought it was good, and he was going to come here and spend some time with us, live here, have Christmases and holidays with him, and turn out his wish was come here. The hospital had him in a nursing home, and he was supposed to be in recovery, and it had happened in the nursing home. Nursing homes don't take care of people, and he got bad. Went back in the hospital. The kidneys were shutting down. The hospital didn't want there. He was wanting to send him back to the nursing home. We thought he was good. Just telling that everybody was telling him he was good, that he was going to be okay. But at the end, the hospital, my sister wanted him to come here. The hospital released him here, and he was here. He lasted for 10 days. Dying. In the room that I'm in right now. He was dying in the room I'm in right now.
I was messed up a little bit on this
10
part.
days. He hanged on for 10 days. And we finally told him, Dad, go ahead, Dad. It's okay. Go ahead. Go be with Mom in heaven. And, like a couple weeks after that, I had to wait about a week, almost 2 weeks, for the people to come to get just all the stuff out of the room, all the medical equipment and that, and medical bed and all that, before I can get back in there, and I'll be right back.
I ain't nothing but a simple man. Call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but there's things going on that make me mad to the core. I gotta work like a dog to make ends meet. Got crooked politicians and crime in the street, and I'm madder than hell, and I ain't gonna take it no more. We tell our kids to just say no. A panty-waist judge lets a drug dealer go, slaps him on the wrist and turns him back out on the town. But if I had my way with those selling dope, take a big tall tree and a short piece of rope, hang them up high, let them swing till the sun goes down.